Hey guys, so I'm gonna jump right into it. I just wanted to do a video. Um, my upper back been kind of giving me a lot of pain, but that's because I've been like depressed and stressed out, and I haven't been doing my normal exercise and deep body stretches due to adapting to this new way of living. And it doesn't have nothing to do with me being a nomad. I would say it's me trying to adapt to all of the changes and all the difficulties, financial difficulties that I'm having. So I'm trying to get myself stable and balanced and things straightened out that I had to get straightened out that I'm still trying to get straightened out. And then I can kind of really get back on schedule because right now I'm observing my Shabbat. So I was able to do like a lot of decluttering in my RV. I finally got to that, and I still got a lot of decluttering to do and trash I got to take away. But it's like obstacles too that I'm dealing with that's causing me not to be able to really fully focus, and then being not financially fully stable is causing me to be in deep depression. And yeah, I just ain't been feeling well in my upper back. It's like muscle spasms. And it's like a nerve like in my upper back, and it's just like so much pain where I can't even sleep. I can't sleep. I'm tossing and turning, tossing and turning. Like I haven't got no sleep or whatever. Last night I was able to kind of knock out as I kind of drifted away and didn't know I went to sleep. So it's just been like that. So what I have for you today, guys, is I'm kind of late with giving y'all this news, and y'all already know about the TikTok being banned in several states. It's like restrictions being put on TikTok, which is a good thing because our kids shouldn't be sitting there looking at TikTok all day. It's not educational. Now, some TikTok videos, they have like, some good benefits where they're talking about educational stuff, but majority of that TikTok shit is just complete garbage. It just keeps you clicking and clicking, and I find myself doing that on YouTube. I'll just be sitting there looking at stuff, and I just go keep looking at the shorts, and it's not good. So I'm talking from an adult standpoint and perspective. So imagine a child just looking at stuff that's just entertaining versus looking at things that's educational. So that being said, Montana, I think that state actually banned it completely. They banned it. But they're saying several states in the US restricted it separately. So like I guess they having restrictions on how many you can look at, which I didn't go further into research about it, but they're trying to ban TikTok completely from all the 50 states of the US from my understanding. But you can go do your own research because I'm not 100% sure, and y'all already know that this is going on. I'm just really late bringing y'all this news. But our children don't need to be looking at TikTok. It's not edifying their mind. It's not growing their mind and advancing their brains to think, to be self-sufficient. When you look at China kids, they're way more advanced because they have restrictions. They have things that they don't allow in their country. They don't allow certain garbage chemical food. They feed their children more fruits and vegetables and things of that nature, and a lot of different types of herbs. India, even they give their kids a lot of like vegetables and herbs. So they believe in like the holistic approach versus pharmaceutical approaches. And the way that they teach their kids, they just always in books and stuff like that. They have certain times of the day that they got to get in that book and read. Different types of games that they play is still edifying their mind versus the US kids, the American kids. They just straight on TikTok, different types of social media platforms, shorts, stuff that's not benefiting their mind. People fighting, people doing dumb pranks. It just be garbage, things that's not exercising the mind. It's making the mind lazy, making the mind not think. And so it's always been like this in Babylon the Great in America. And the food that they give us is really slowing down the brain. and dumbing down the brain. The food that they give us is just complete poison. It's not good for the body. It would literally kill you. The more you keep eating it, it just slowly killing you and bringing you into your grave. So it's a lot of issues in America, and with the president and the presidents the Edomite kingdom allows to come into America. Is just slowly killing, especially the Israelites, and it's targeting us as a group of people. All I can do is just keep keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of my ability, being grateful and thankful that I came into the truth. A lot of people still have not really came into this truth how I am, and I just need to be thankful for that. I'm not always happy. I'm miserable a lot of the times and just want out of here. But I just gotta keep praying, keep keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and that's all I can do. But I just wanted to bring that before y'all, and then I wanted to talk about, because I was checking up on Tommy Bites, Full Spectrum, and all the other people that keep up with the economy. And right now I'm in my RV bedroom. But they were talking about how, well, she was talking about all the bad weather that's starting to come. I know yesterday or day before yesterday, it was horrible when I was inside of my Cougar, my Keystone. It was just, it rained so hard. Like the rain was coming down so hard. It was crazy. And it was thundering and lightning. And I noticed different states, they're having like so much bad weather where it's life threatening and it's killing people. So she was saying that it's just making sure that you're reminding yourself to stay stocked up on everything, far as medical supplies, food, water, radios, your crank radio, or solar panels and generators powered by solar, and maybe a gas generator, not maybe, and a gas generator, having multiple generators that run off of gas and solar. And just having your flashlight and your basic things that you'll need to survive. She was saying just have all of these things, including having these things too, because of the way the economy is going and the way the war is going. And then they keep bringing up Donald Trump. Because from my understanding, everybody knows that he's running for president again, and he's been running for president or whatever, and trying to basically get back into the White House. They were just saying that new riots is going to be taking place as politics, their political season, begins and stuff like that. Now, the Lamb back on Full Spectrum, he was basically saying that people are just going to be pretty much losing their homes and going into foreclosure and completely losing their homes. I have literally been seeing this with my own eyes, because I'm literally going through it myself, where I've been going to like random like public places like downtown Birmingham, and I've been seeing like so much. Like, we already know homeless was always here. We always seen homelessness. I mean, that's what it has been. But this is at an all-time high. It's not never been like this, and that's how you know the economy is going for the worse and not for the better. And to Lamb back on what Full Spectrum is saying, we're coming to a norm, a new norm, where everybody is pretty much losing their houses. People are being foreclosed on their houses, where they no longer can pretty much afford their homes, like my situation, and why I had to sell my house and pretty much move into what I'm in now. So, to sum it all up, to digress while I'm not being long-winded, to make it interesting, people just being put out on the street and have to be forced to live in their car, or convert their car into a tiny home, or buy a van and convert it, or if they're blessed like I was, sell their home if they don't get it foreclosed on or get evicted out of it, depending on if they was paying rent. If they owned it, and they had a mortgage on it and they wouldn't finish paying for it. They, in my situation, where they can pretty much, like sell it and then pay the difference for it and still get proceeds off of it. That'd be the only way they can get something move-in ready. But other than that, people are buying land, find RVs to put it on, and then you gotta go into zoning rules and zoning laws. If you don't go into that, now you run into a situation where you can't even stay comfortably inside of your RV or your tiny home. So, the powers that be, they just making life hard and making it hard for you to even live or survive. So he was Full Spectrum was talking about that and how food is gonna be really bad. So I want to talk about that as a personal experience. I've been going to food pantries for the past I want to say for the past 3 weeks, going in really a full month now. And on the 28th, I'm finna go to another food bank to pick up some food because my canned goods are getting kind of low. Far as like my other things that I still have mason jars of that. But I've been eating canned goods like fruits and veggies. And I haven't even been eating like I normally would. Like I'm really training my body now because I have no other choice. And it's good for your body anyway, because you don't supposed to be constantly eating to eat one meal a day. Because it's getting to the point now where I don't even have a lot of food anymore. And the food that I do have is, for emergencies, so I can have some food, due to my financial situation and not having and then also me being in the situation I'm in, I thought I was gonna be able to like grow food, but then it's like certain restrictions, and which my cousin Ben told me I can do that. So I'm still trying to look into how I want to do that or whatever, because I'm thinking about putting them on the back of my RV, like start growing. But I gotta get like a fence, electrical fence that'll shock like rodents and shock anything that's trying to come up and eat it. Cause then you're gonna have to deal with that, like how I had the mice up in my RV. So that's really kind of making me slow down on growing them inside of my RV. Like I got a few plants. So I'm definitely going to have to put them in buckets and put them on the back side of my RV. But I'm going to have to get something that will shock like rodents and other wildlife like deers and other things that'll come start eating it, and then it'll drive things to my RV. So that's why I'm thinking like I'm probably going to have to get more so with my cousin, because the situation that I ran into is that I can't, the way that I am on the land is too close up to like certain lines that is zoning rules that I don't supposed to be up against, and that's why we had to move my RV more further back, closest to the house that's the house that they live in on the land. So I'm literally gonna have to probably grow my food like more towards like the back against like little trees and stuff, and then put like a fence or something going around it. And then I'm gonna have to ask my cousin, is that okay? Because you never want to put your like garden right in front of you where you're living at. Like when you look at gardens, they're always so acres away from the from where the farmer are living. So that being said, I'm just kind of running into some issues with that. So it's gonna be kind of a hope on me growing my own food. But I still got to get land. Still working on getting my own piece of land. And I'm finna move around a little bit, and I'm gonna have to get ready to use the bathroom. But I pretty much got to work on getting my own land still. I still got to work on getting a towing vehicle for my RV, because I literally cannot move my RV or whatever due to me not having a towing vehicle. So I'm gonna keep bringing this to the rooftops. I'm gonna keep working on getting more subscriber count. Because really, like, if you ain't up to like 100,000 subscribers, or at least like 60 something thousand, you don't even have to have 100 something thousand. You can have like, I want to say between like, even like, I want to say like, I'm looking at other content creators that are within this number and how they are doing okay. So I'm thinking like, if I can at least get up to like 30 or 40 something thousand subscribers, that'll really help me get to the point where I can be able to move and get and ask for help more better. And even people that I seen with like 6,000 subscribers, they even still was, getting a few donations. So if I can get past if I can get past 400 and get up to 500, and then if y'all would just support me and send other people my way, and I can get up to like 1,000, and then push my way up to 6,000 and move my way on up, I can make progress as I move on up. So guys, please help me to get to 500. And then once I get to 500, I need to get to 1,000. And once I get to 1,000, I need to be at 6,000. And then from there, I need to move up to 10,000, and then move up to at least 40 to 50,000. And then from there, you know, sky's the limit. But this video is really extremely long. It's like 15 minutes long. I hope y'all even look at it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm out.